welcome back to another episode of Tea and Champagne Podcast. It's your girl, Lena.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Dee.
Yes, and we are back for season 4. I know y'all missed us, and we appreciate y'all asking, like, when are y'all coming back? Because we just been taking a break, just trying to live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess we can catch up a little bit. Did you have a good summer?
Honestly, life was just giving me reminders every day to just be grateful for what I have and to not focus on what I don't have.
Yeah.
So this summer has been good. The highlight of my summer, outside of being healthy and blessed and safe, was celebrating Lena's birthday in June. We went to New Orleans.
Yes.
We'll let Lena talk about that experience. But honestly, that was my summer highlight. Because I really didn't take a vacation, the one that I deserved, but that was enough. That was enough.
Yeah, the New Orleans trip was a highlight for me too. He just loved it, spirit. That whole vibe, the people, the food, the culture. Everything about New Orleans is always nice.
Yes.
And we had a good girls trip. Shout out to Jaquise because she was there too.
She was.
And she organized a lot of our excursions. Mm-hmm. At least when we did our beignet crawl, she put that together. Mm-hmm. So, that was fun. Other than that, what else we do this summer? Seeing Beyonce, seeing Kendrick Lamar, and hanging out with friends because I feel like all of our birthdays are during the summer. John and Shawanda's birthday was the summer.
That was another highlight. Yes, celebrating all the summer birthdays.
Jen's birthday too. So we've been celebrating everyone's birthday this year, and it's just nice to be with our friends and our community.
Cute themes.
They did.
Like John had Jersey and Jordan theme. Mm-hmm. It was a vibe. Mm-hmm. And then Jen did, I think, hot dog and martini themed or cocktails.
Dress as a cocktail.
Dress as a cocktail. Mm-hmm. And she was a gin martini.
Yeah.
Was her and her husband's theme. It was very cute.
Yeah.
I was a champagne bottle.
And I was a mango margarita.
So that was really fun. And Shawanda's birthday was at a beautiful nightcap bar situation, dessert bar.
Nightcap.
And it's called Nightcap. Mm-hmm. And it's a dessert bar, and it was really fun too.
Yeah, there's cocktails and dessert.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that's about it, other than just breathing, soft life for the summer, resting, trying to start my life on a better foundation.
Okay.
That's about it. I mean, I did start my blog this summer.
She did. It's so cute, y'all. Y'all go follow Lena's blog on all the channels. I think YouTube.
It's just on YouTube.
Is it on YouTube? Okay. Yes. What's the name of your page on YouTube?
Miss Lena 411. Sassy, classy, creative.
So fun.
So that's about it.
Yeah, other than that, I've been working, you guys. That's it. I just been at my job, and the children, my teenagers, they are being teenagers. They got sports. Mia started driving over the summer.
Yeah, now that is exciting. Nisa is whipping the whip.
She's been on her grown tip, and they started school in August, and so that's life for me.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna dive into it too much. We're gonna get into this episode.
Yeah, of course.
Let Lena lead the way.
So this episode is called The Universe. Please stop testing me. You know what I mean? Because the universe be testing us, and we're gonna have fun with this, but we also are gonna spill our own tea. That is our theme for this season, spilling our own tea. And we just gonna get real with y'all this season. Mm-hmm. Let me just do my housekeeping notes. Sippers, if you want to be a guest on Tea and Champagne Podcast, please email us at teaandchampagnepod@gmail.com. Also, we are still opening the discussion up for your journal entries. We have not forgot about that. Actually, at the end of the episode, I have a few journal prompts.
Okay, sure.
So people can actually write in and comment and engage with us because we're missing your engagement. We need that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I have that at the end of the episode. Also, let's see what we're drinking today. We have tea today. We ain't gonna let Dennis call us out no more and ask us what we drinking on our show.
I know, right?
So we have Councilman Clark. We have some ginger lemon probiotic tea that Dee gave us in our gorgeous acrylic cups or mugs. Thank you for sponsoring that.
Cheers. Nice little healthy tea option here. We are on the tea today.
Also, our Black Business of the Week. This week, we're going to highlight Smart Oasis. Shout out to them. Smart Oasis is a creative space to heal through art and retail therapy. It's more than just a retail store. It's a place for connection, creativity, and self-care. You can find them here in Chattanooga at 6215 Lee Highway. I wanted to shout out Shatira, who is leading the Black Girls Can Festival that starts in October at Smart Oasis on October the 4th. Brown Girls Can presents the Midnight Museum Black Hair Women's Edition. This is an engaging workshop where you can learn new skills, celebrate Black womenhood, and connect with like-minded women. Don't miss a chance to grow and glow in a collaboration environment. Doors open at 11:30 p.m. and the cost is $25. Again, this is a part of the Black Girls Can Festival, sponsored by Black Girls Can Podcast. The host is Shatira. Also, if you are a creative in Tennessee, the TN Statewide 2.0 is calling all creatives from Chattanooga, Knoxville, Nashville, and Memphis. This is your chance to showcase your music, fashion, and visual arts on a statewide stage. This event is sponsored by the Music Fashion Art Foundation, which is also in association to Smart Oasis. The event will go down in February of 2026, but the registration is open now. You can register at mfafest.com. And that event, the Creative Showcase, is sponsored by the Tennessee Arts Commission. So shout out to them. That is V and Shay Mitchell, the owners of Smart Oasis. So we want to give them their flowers. They are very creative women. They do their thing. They are our friends, and they need to be celebrated.
Yeah, they're dope. Shout out to Tennessee Statewide 2.0. Shout out to Tennessee Art Commission.
Okay, so back to the topic, the universe playing with us. Okay, so this is something that me and you have been talking about. I spoke to you about how I admire this one guy. He's friends with your friend. So I admire this guy, and he is very handsome. But I know I talked to you about him. And I also talked to somebody else about him. Like I just mentioned him like on a weekend. Like maybe I had the first conversation on a Thursday. I talked to you about him on Saturday. Mm-hmm. And on Monday, he came to my job out the blue. I saw him at work.
Okay.
So I thought that was crazy because I was like, nah, usually I've never been in a space where I've actually spoke somebody up in that depth. You know what I mean?
Right.
I admire this guy. I think he's good looking. I think he has a good lot going for himself.
Yeah.
But I just thought the universe was playing with me because why did he just show up to me like that? You know what I mean? So, Dee, have you ever been in a situation where the universe, like you have talked something up in conversation and out the blue, is literally been presented to you?
So, are we saying in terms of in a good way or in terms of a challenge?
Well,
because in your
is
situation,
it manifestation?
Oh,
did I manifest him to be in my presence? I don't know.
Let me think, because yes, absolutely. It usually happens in terms of, I'm trying to think of something recent, because it's happened before, but I'm trying to think of something that's happened like within a relevant time frame.
So,
give me another example of when it's happened for you.
So have you had that's the most latest example. So is it like manifestation versus is it a coincidence? Like, did I say this person in general saying like, dang, he's so cute. And then I said it to you and I said it to somebody else. And then he just showed up to my workspace. Mm-hmm. Like, was that manifestation or was it a coincidence? Mm-hmm. Let's just say
but there are some things that have to do with work that I guess that I can share. Like, getting my job, mm-hmm. Universe. I'm gonna thank the universe for how it happened, because who I work for, I met them at a networking event, mm-hmm. without them knowing that I was in the healthcare field, and I didn't know that they were in the healthcare field. Mm-hmm. We were at a networking event about our creative initiatives, mm-hmm. and she was there as a plant enthusiast. Mm-hmm. She has a plant Instagram page, and
so she was coming there just to network, not necessarily to hire somebody.
No. I had no idea that that's the place that I was going to apply to get a job at, and that's where she worked. Mm-hmm. She was networking from her social media angle. And I did eventually also find out that she worked at Erlanger at the end of the event, because she mm-hmm. gave me her card. Mm-hmm. But I didn't know that was the area that I would have found a job mm-hmm. at. Because when I applied for the job, I was like, hey, I'm applying for this job, and do you have any advice? Do you have any recommendations? This is the department, blah, blah, blah. The department and what was on her business card were not related. Like, it didn't give any indication she was involved. But the universe putting us in that networking space is in alignment. Networking at that event did eventually translate into creating a relationship mm-hmm. with someone that I do work with now, and probably, and maybe hopefully, gave me an advantage over other candidates in that application process, because mm-hmm. there's already this preconceived notion in her subconscious about me, because she mm-hmm. already knows me, and she might have even fell back in the interview process because of that, because she might have been even a little biased, because who's now the chief in the department, that was the primary person that interviewed me, because I think she knew. She was like, I'm a vouch for her because she's cool. Mm-hmm. But that still works for my advantage, because she's, still speaking on my behalf in mm-hmm. rooms that I'm not in. So that's just FYI, you guys. So
that was a manifestation or a coincidence?
Ooh, I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit of both, because yes, it was highly coincidental that I met her, and then boom, I'm applying for a job she also works at. That was coincidence. That was not intentional.
Yeah.
I didn't go out to apply for that job because, I just met her, right, so I'm going to go apply to Erlanger. Mm-hmm. No, I was like applying to mad hospitals, not just Erlanger. I was applying to mad healthcare industries, not just hospitals. Mm-hmm. I just needed a job. Mm-hmm. And the fact that was the one that called me back, not her, it was her boss. He mm-hmm. didn't know who I was. Mm-hmm. She did not give him my name. That could have been manifestation, that, he found me when he did. Mm-hmm. But the selection process was clearly out of our hands. Yeah. That was up to the chief. And my application manifested that.
Now that you're saying, I'm always thinking about my love life. But now that you're talking about my work history, I think I can say that about the news station. When I moved back here, I think I told somebody like, I think I could work at the news station, but I don't want to. And then somebody, I had went out, it was during the pandemic, and we was at the cigar lounge.
Okay.
And I ran into a classmate, and he was like, what you about to do? And I said, I'm about to work at the news station. I hadn't even applied yet. Okay. But I had just said that. Yeah. And probably was just saying that so I could sound like I'm doing something. You know? I was still unemployed. But I said that. And then I think the next day, Sylvia had sent me an application for that news station. Okay. And I applied, and I was like, they was calling me the next day after that, 2 days later. Like, I was hired within a week.
I love that.
So, I mean, maybe I did manifest that,
there you know,
or maybe it was a coincidence.
There you go.
I will say I thank the news station because I got my producing experience, and
you did.
I'm doing well with the podcast and, the blog now. So, yeah, shout out to manifestation. I'm moving on.
I agree.
So, have you ever felt like you are being tested by the universe? Like, you really want to give into temptation, but you have to you have to set your boundaries.
That happened just last night.
You want to give us a little?
I will.
Okay.
I will, because I knew we needed to get up this morning and record. And last night, I had an opportunity to go to a fight night party. And the universe was testing me with that opportunity because I easily could have went. I have been out late before and had to get up at like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning and just sleep for a couple of hours and make it do what it do. So yeah, the universe was testing me because the universe knows that I've done that before. And that was a high temptation for me to just recreate an experience like that for myself. But the boundary that I also created for myself is I need rest, and it just would not have served me to go to something so late at night and then go to bed late and then get up early and be tired. Because I think what the boundary grew from for me is I had to tell myself it's okay to not go to everything. Like, it's okay to miss out on something. Yeah. Like, there's a discipline in that I have to actively practice for myself, because I hate the feeling of missing out. You know, that FOMO, you guys. I hate that feeling. And when I can't go, and then I learn about, what's what after the fact, I'm like, dang, I should have made that work. You only live once. You can't get that time back. That's how I rationalize just doing it anyway. And the universe knows it.
Yeah.
But also, I felt good to just go to bed and wake up on time. Just, again, actively practice being okay not doing everything. Because the more I do it, the more comfortable I become doing it more often.
I guess my temptation right now, it doesn't have anything to do with any meals or anything, but my temptation is really just hanging out with y'all. Because they be want to do stuff during the week. And I'm trying to be disciplined with my gym routine. So they be like, what was last week? The 21 lessons, the 21 love language. I wanted to go to that, but I was like, I know I'm going to be tired. So, and they had an open bar or something. I was like, if I drink, that's going to mess up my routine with me getting up at 4:30 in the morning to go to the gym at 5. So I was like, I ain't going to do it. I was just like, I'm going to have to miss out on this right here.
So we can relate.
Yeah, but then they be want to go to martini night on Tuesdays.
I know, we should go on Tuesday.
And I'm not doing that. I gotta go to the gym on Wednesday. It's $5 martinis, and it sounds so much fun. But I'm carving my shape again, and the waist is sitting very cinched.
It is,
and my hips are poking. I like the way my curves are being enhanced again. I haven't seen this in a year, so I don't necessarily want to mess that up. I got a thing going, and I'm conscious about my health and my fitness. So that is my temptation boundary. It's really just hanging out with these beautiful ladies because they be wanting to kick it all the time. And it's not like we don't see each other once a weekend anyway. We see each other all the time, but it's still just fun. It's just family, friends. This is my circle. Yeah. So my boundary is just telling you hoes no.
And you listen, and it's healthy, and she does it in the most politest way, and we accept that. We not gonna peer pressure you
y'all not
into
hoes.
anything.
Y'all not hoes. I'm gonna say that no more. Let's see. How have you balanced believing in the signs with not letting them steer your whole life? Like universal signs.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to do what feels good, like I do have to balance my decisions based on what my gut says. Unfortunately, it's an ambiguous thing to say, but I do listen to what my body is telling me. And then I also weigh pros and cons, I'm thinking about if I like kind of reenact it in my mind and play out the outcomes in my head, I weigh those outcomes. So I guess if I were to give an example, so with Mia driving right now, she's she got her license and she's been driving herself to school, and that's very that's a huge responsibility. And so I've had to take it as a sign that she is good enough to drive wherever she wants to go, like based on her confidence and how she wants to do it. So I'm like, that's a sign that I need to let her do it, right? But there's also, do I take that sign and let her do it? Or do I also lean into my apprehensions and precautions and say, well, maybe I should put her in driving school first? Because that was also a debate for me. Like, should I spend the money on letting her go to driving school and then ignore the fact that she's confident to drive without driving school? Or should I take that as a sign that she can go and just let her go? Like, you just have to trust. You have to trust other people. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust God. You have to trust the universe, I guess. I'm just like, we gonna see. Because I did go to driving school and I felt like I benefited a lot from it. And I also was like, it's not in my budget right now and I'm just gonna kind of let her do it. And it's working out so far. And that's how I balance, because I weighed out the pros and cons of her going ahead and doing it, me saving money, and her getting the experience and practice. Like, that's pro. And then the cons is it's risky. She would get more, I guess, technical instruction with the teacher. And without it, that's a risk. But I'm also like, well, I think the experience and the savings is outweighing it.
In closing, this is for you all to send into the journal entries. How have you ever had the universe send you a sign you didn't know how to read? And we want you to email us. We want to know, or y'all can comment on our Spotify page or DM us. We just want to engage with you, but ending on a boss babe note for our sippers. Whether it's the universe, God, or just a coincidence, what matters is how you move, not who pops up. Ooh. So I guess what I'm trying to say with that, to end on that, although handsome dude was around, I'm not going to act on that. I think the universe was just letting me know that good men are still exist.
They do.
Some of them are just not available, and that's okay too.
Yeah, they're not always available, unfortunately.
And that's okay too. So, did you want to go ahead and talk about any intentions that you did? You're flipping the intention?
We are flipping the intention this season, because usually what we do is tell our audience what we intend to do the following week. We like to set little mini goals. And I decided that we should flip that and acknowledge things we've done. So for me, I'm going to be happy that I organized and cleaned my bathroom and my bedroom. You know, I'm generally a clean person, but every once in a while, deep cleaning is necessary. And I have been feeling great about it. And I've been making my bed every day, y'all. So that was intended upon, and I did it.
Okay. My intention that I'm happy is just staying consistent in the gym.
Yeah.
Going to bed on time so that I can continue my workout routine.
We're going to cheers on that. Yes. Listen, small wins.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. We're going to sip on that.
We're going to sip on that.
Well, sippers, this is concluding our first episode of season 4. Again, if you have any questions or comments, please send us a email at teaandchampagnepodcast@gmail.com. And I think we'll go ahead and conclude there.
Yay! Put a fork in it. That's a wrap. Bye.
Bye.